Hello, my lovely humans. It is Thursday the 4th when I'm filming this, but you're seeing this on either the Saturday the 6th of January or Friday the 12th of January. I haven't decided which one of these I'm putting it up on. But anyway, this is a get to know me tag. So if you're new or you've just come across me, hello, hi, welcome. And you want to know, do I want to continue to follow this person? I highly suggest you subscribe, but don't take my word for it until you get to know me a little better. So here are some get to know me questions from various get to know me tags. I tried to balance out between some more depthful questions and surface level questions. And so here's me spilling the tea on myself. We got oolong today, by the way. Can you see you can't see the oolong without me spilling it. We don't want to literally spill tea. So the first question is, what are some of your favorite hobbies or hobbies that you engage in? I have lots of hobbies. I like to paint. I do YouTube, reading, writing. I like video games, working out, baking. I like lots of stuff. You'll notice a lot of stuff involves me being able to be at home. Do you drink hot or cold beverages? I'm a hot tea kind of girl. I like my bottled water at room temperature. I like my soda pop at room temperature. I don't drink a lot of soda pop though. Very rare occasion. But yeah, I don't like ice in my drinks. The only drink I really drink cold is the occasional adult beverage or milk, and those things are also rare occasions. It's also a rare occasion when I can hit the stop button the first time. Am I religious? I identify myself as a spiritualist. Some people are like, oh, that's a bunch of hooey. But I think any reasons why you can say that spiritualism and any other religious beliefs aren't equally as unlikely or likely, I think they go with the same thing. Instead of using the word prayer, I do the exact same thing but call it manifesting. So, and people who don't have religious beliefs, who are agnostic, whatever, they call it the placebo effect. What's your favorite season? Summer is my favorite season because one, I like it warm. I'm currently freezing at 26 degrees Fahrenheit, and because the sun stays out so much later, into 9 o'clock and 9:30, I get so much more done because in the wintertime when it gets dark at 4:30, I'm like, oh, can't do anything else in life. It's dark out. But I get so much more done. I'm so much more motivated. Having that sunlight in the daytime just being extended just gets me through so much more. So it's definitely summer. Are you a morning bird or a night owl? I consider myself to be an afternoon albatross because I'm not a morning person, but I cannot stay up very late. I work second shift, and my second shift coworkers say that I'm not a real second shifter because I go to bed like around 12:30, 1 o'clock, which is shortly after I get off work at 11:30. And they're like, and yeah, I can't stay up very late. If I'm up to like 2 or 2:30 when I go out with the guys, I'm just feel like I'm losing it. But if you ask me to get up in the morning, I'm very Are you an extrovert, an introvert, or an ambivert? I consider myself an ambivert because I need both. I like to be around people. There are social settings where I thrive very well, but there's also social settings where I feel drained, and sometimes being around people, I'm like, the battery's getting low. I cannot deal with any more interacting. I need some solitude or just like some one-on-one time with just a person or two. The extrovert, but I also get lonely and need social interactions where I'm like, I can't be by myself anymore. I'm gonna go crazy. So definitely got that ambivert energy. What are my favorite colors? Seafoam green, or like that teal color, and pink, like this kind of a hot pink. I don't like really pastel pinks, and I don't like it's almost red. I like Barbie pink. How about Barbie pink? Do I have any siblings? How many? I have one brother. He's younger than me physically, like physical age, but he's always been more mature than me. I've always been the immature one. If you could be any fictional character, what would it be? If you've been with me for a while, you know the answer. It is Janet Ivanovich's Stephanie Plum. She is an amateur bounty hunter who really relies on luck more than skill to get through her day-to-day life and adventures. I actually loved her so much that I tried to become her. I will link that up there and below, and I have a bunch of videos that I'll also link of me just raving about her. Stephanie Plum is my spirit person animal. What is your favorite meme? My favorite memes are the "you had one job" or the "that is not my job" memes. One of my favorite ones is for the "not my job" is where I saw somebody painting a line along the side of the road and there was a stick in the road and they just painted around it. Not my job to move that stick. And the "you had one job," one of my favorite ones is where you're counting the McNuggets on a 10-piece McNugget package and there's actually 11 individual nuggets. And it was like, you had one job. Speaking of jobs, what is your dream job? My dream job is to be a successful author. I want to be able to make a comfortable living off of writing. That is my dream job. My other dream job, is to act, but I don't do any of the things that would make me an actress. What do you like most about your current job? What I like most about my current job is my coworkers. Sometimes you can have the suckiest job, but if you have some cool coworkers, then you can rock with that. I get along with everybody. Everyone's pretty nice to me. I have occasionally, there's a person who will make me go, but I make them do that too, so it balances out. It's definitely my coworkers. What did I want to be as a child, and why did that change? What I wanted to be for years, I was hooked on being an interior designer. I wanted to be an interior designer. In fact, I wanted it when I was in 11th grade. We had to do job shadowing, and I immediately chose a local interior designer because I was like, oh, yes, this is my step into the world that I want. And then I didn't like it at all. I was so disappointed. And that was at that moment that I realized I did not want to be an interior designer. I wanted to be on the television show sitcom Designing Women, which is a show from like the 80s, early 90s. So it's really funny. But yeah, I watched that show and thought I wanted to be an interior designer. I really just wanted to be on the sitcom. Getting a little more personal, what are some instant turn-on or turn-offs for potential partners? An instant turn-on is somebody who's cool with being with me. I don't want to be hidden. I don't want anyone to be ashamed of me. Oh, we're going to sit in the dark corner. We're only going to meet after dark. It's like, if you can't chill with me in the afternoon, then we're not having any after dark activities, buddy. An instant turnoff is if they're mean to or rude to the server, waiter, waitress, whatever you want to call them. When they come over and take our order, or when they ask about the price about something, if they start being rude to the server, done. I want nothing to do with you. Do you believe in love at first sight? I believe in attraction at first sight. Love at first sight, it takes me a while. It takes a long time for me to attach to people on a depthful level. So trying to get me to a love state, that's a big order. If I had a magic wand and could do anything with it, what would I do? I would fix the world's mindset of greed and get rid of insurance companies. What is your favorite charity? Oh, there's so many good charities. I want everyone to be secure and safe and happy. But I think that a charity that I've donated to the most and that I have the most attachment to is St. Jude's. just because they could keep all of their research to themselves. They're like, no, people donated to us, this is our stuff. But they're like, oh no, we want everyone to be able to benefit from this, and it's not at a cost, and so that children and families are better. So yeah, I think that that's my favorite. Ooh, got emotional there. Karma or destiny? Is this asking me if I believe in one or the other? I believe in karma a lot more than destiny. Even though I am a person who believes in spiritualism, I do not believe in predetermined destinies. I believe that there are paths that suit your strengths more than others, but it's based on what your choices and where you put your effort and energy, and the universe will meet you halfway and will multiply what you put into the universe. So that's why I believe in karma. You know, what you give out, you will get back. Do you believe in magic? Of course. I believe that luck is a form of magic. I believe that love is a form of magic. Going against the grain of everybody else. Like, somebody discovered magnetism, for instance, and everybody else around them thought they were crazy. I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head who thought that there was microscopic things that could make people sick, the guy who identified germs, and everyone thought he was off his rocker. But sticking to that is a form of magic. It's internal magic. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? The ability to teleport. I think that would, if everybody could teleport, like, this could be a bad thing if used improperly, but I'm over here thinking, I could go to work literally at the last minute, like get in front of the clock, like, oh, 2 minutes to work, teleport, clock in, be at my tier meeting. And it's like, all right, everyone, we're gonna meet in Paris in 5 minutes. So make sure you change your clothes. You know, if you want to put on perfume or something, we're gonna be there in 5 minutes. We have reservations at this restaurant. You wouldn't have to pay for airfare. And we could get rid of cars. We could get rid of airplanes if people could teleport. You know, so, you know, we wouldn't have all the gas things in the air. It would solve a lot of problems. And plus, I would have fun literally going, I have to just pop out. Do you need an alarm to wake up? If I set an alarm, I'm probably not sleeping. I like to wake up naturally and be able to ease into my life. If I'm setting an alarm, something is happening unusual, and I usually cannot sleep before it. I have been like that. You know, get a good rest before your exams. You have a big day coming up. Get some sleep. I don't ever get sleep in those situations. Never in my life. Do you like to travel, or are you a homebody? I have discovered, we took a vacation last year, and I'm a homebody. I'm like, I'm a daycationer. If I can't get back to my bed at the end of the day, I probably don't want to go. I like the comforts of home. I don't like to have to pack and live out of a suitcase. I like home base. And the last question, what makes you happiest in life? What makes me happiest is when I don't have to rush. I like being able to just ease into everything. Oh, it's time for a little snack. Oh, I can watch a show. I can read a book. I can just chill over here while the machine's doing whatever. If I have to rush, we gotta get stuff done, then I'm frustrated and frustrated. So I'm happiest when I don't have to move fast. I'm probably honestly happiest when I'm asleep. But that is the little get to know me tag. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will get to, you can get to know me more by subscribing, as I mentioned before, and we will have more adventures in the future. Bye, my humans.